Mother cheated on my stepdad with my uncle, so I did this. Hi guys, I am 20 male. And to put it bluntly, a couple months ago, I would notice my mom be very distant with the family. She would always lock herself in a room and be on the phone for hours, which was very odd. Now, my mother and stepfather, who I like to refer to as a real father to me, have had a shaky relationship in the past couple years. He is a very calm and reserved guy and just likes to chill, but my mom likes to always want to go out and do something or whatever. She started to get tired of this, and I had no issue or anything if they were to separate. Because life happens, I understand. However, that's not what happened. So as I said, my mother would be on the phone for hours on end with some mysterious person, and it caught my attention. I begin to notice certain things she says deal with stuff like the problems happening in our household and whatnot. So it struck me a little weird that she would talk about that so openly. About a month or two after I started to suspect something was off, I would subtly ask my mom who she was talking to, and it would always be oh, just my friend, but I knew she was just lying to me, because she rarely talks to her friends for that long. One night my mom got pissed drunk and called my uncle, who is my biological dad's brother, and I heard a lot of what was said. It gave me such a weird feeling because my family has never had any issues. We never would have arguments, and I always believed my mom and stepdad had a good relationship. Granted, one person may never known everything, but truthfully, I have never had to watch them physically or verbally fight in front of me, and am grateful for that. I would later confront my mother about this mysterious person she would always talk to, and of course it's my goddamn uncle. I didn't think too much of it because we are in different states and whatnot, so I didn't think it was anything weird. And they had known each other for quite some time and do share a history. But one day, my mother was ranting to me about my stepdad. And I would hate when she did this because he means a lot to me. And while we have had past disagreements, I knew he always meant well. He is the man that shaped me to who I am today, gave me a brother who I love dearly, and I am forever grateful for him. I truly love this man like my own blood father. During this rant, she just blurts out, "Yeah, I've cheated on your stepdad with your uncle." And I'm not sure if she realized what she said, but I kept that in my mind. Now we get to about the last 2 months now, and everything is just a shit show. My uncle has left his house after telling everyone on my dad's side of the family what is going on. And it just created such a huge rift between members on that side of my family to the point where I feel weird just talking to anyone, even if they had nothing to do with it. It's just so awkward now, and it kills me. My mom has been lying to my family, saying she's going to go somewhere for a vacation work, but she just goes to see my uncle because she thinks we are as dumb as rocks. My brother, who is 14, is suffering greatly because he loves his dad. My stepfather, same I do as well. And to see him so upset and broken over our motherfucking around with my uncle, it fills me with some sort of guilt, and it's solely due to the fact that I am related to him. Seeing my brother like this really hurts me. Like no other pain. It's unexplainable. I care about a lot of people. And sometimes I think I care about people too much. I just want my family to always be okay, and it hurts that my mother and uncle are tearing down 2 families, essentially, without any remorse. She just doesn't give a shit about how her sons feel or anyone else in our families. All she does is say she wants to be happy but doesn't care if it's at the expense of others, and it has really begun to take a serious toll on me. Time and time again, she asks us if we want therapy, but it's not any of us that need it, it's her. But if we tell her, she just says nothing is changing her mind. She wants to just get up and leave, and essentially leave my stepdad and my brother like it's nothing, and that whatever she is doing is right. My stepdad knows what's going on, but he doesn't want to cause any drama for the sake of us, his sons, and because that's not who he is. I had the biggest breakdown of my life over this recently, because I know how much this hurts him, and he isn't one to show emotions, but I know it hurts him severely. And I talk to him just to make sure he is doing okay mentally and whatnot, because I really, really care for my fucking family, but it hurts to even talk about with him. He has always done his absolute best for his sons, and he just doesn't understand why my mother is going about all this the way she is. I needed to get this off my chest. I have so many emotions at this moment, and I'm just disturbed, embarrassed, and ashamed to be dealing with this. My mother talks about just selling the house and wants to move in with my uncle somewhere, and it fills me with some sort of dread. I can't even speak to close friends about this cause it's just ridiculous to even think or talk about. I speak with my grandmother and aunts, as some people know what's going on, and they agree with my views, but there isn't much they can do to show her common sense. My mother is trying to go back to a life that should have stayed in the past 20 years ago. All my family has my stepdads, my brother, and is back. But it just hurts that my own mother, who I loved so dearly, along with my uncle, who I also had a lot of love for, would do this without a care about what the repercussions might be, and just toss aside everything they have worked just for nothing, basically. I just want my family to be all right. I felt like killing my uncle because it seems that he has been on my mum even when my dad, real dad, was alive. Fuck. I hope whoever reads this is doing okay in life.